so noisy with the traffic.
This is amazing. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts.
Oh, bye, bye. Thank you. Bye.
Do you know what it's about now?
Yeah. It's just a prison, isn't it?
That sound right there is the sound of a wall becoming a door. You guys are a natural at this. Go on in.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We had a reasonably disturbed night. We had coffee before we went to sleep, so I was wide awake at 4 o'clock, buzzing. Managed to get to sleep finally about 6, and then we got up about 7. So all those guys have gone shopping. Tracy and Neil have gone to the Apple shop, and we are going to go sightseeing. So we're going to head. We've got a list of things that we want to see. I want to see the Yoda Fountain at the Lucasfilm headquarters. We want to walk over the Golden Gate Bridge, so we're going to head there this morning. Maybe not when it's misty.
It's misty. As always.
We're going to go to Hope. There's a load of things on his list. I mean, some of them we might not get to do, but we've got some different things and some familiar things. So the first thing we're going to do is get outside and get on the waterfront, which I can just see straight over the back of the camera, and maybe walk along the waterfront to the Golden Gate Bridge rather than getting the bus.
Well, just
and then walk over it.
What we've bought for travel.
So we have bought 3-day passes that you can use on all the transportation, including the cable cars, on an app called Muni Mobile, M-U-N-I Mobile. It was $35 as of September 2025 per adult, and it lasts for 3 days. You can buy a 1-day or a 3-day or a 7-day. So we've just bought the 3-day one because we're going to get used to that $35 worth of travel just today. So we'll only be using it for 2 days, in effect, today and tomorrow, and then the following day we're actually heading to Hawaii. So
Hawaii, baby.
Let's get out.
Let's go.
Right, we're in Boudin Bakers Hall Cafe, and Nick's just checking out the pastries. Lemon bar
and a coffee. You want a coffee?
No, but look at all those. A cool take on warm spice.
I want a lemon bar. I'm not bothered about the coffee actually, but I want that.
Go on then. So as you can see in San Francisco, and I'm sure you know it anyway, even if you've never been, there are tram tracks everywhere because you can get trams all the way around, and cable cars and things like that, and that's included with our ticket, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're just walking to the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's not valid to and from the airport though, it's only valid within the city
limits. Because we did try that yesterday to get to the airport to drop the car off, but it didn't work.
So Fisherman's Wharf is the big popular tourist area. As you can see, there's like Ripley's and all the eating places, but there's a lot more further afield, like Chinatown. There's restaurants like Stinking Rose, really weird stuff, and if you want something a little bit different, there's loads and loads of choice.
Yeah, and we've got some San Francisco vlogs already on our channel where we did the Stinking Rose, which is a garlic
clubbing garlic
restaurant,
ice cream,
and it was very nice. But go check those out. Oh, here, what's this? Oh no, it's a bus.
That's just a big bus.
I thought it were a tram. No. And as every time we come to San Francisco, look at the mist, just where the bridge is going to be. But this is our third time coming to San Francisco, and we've yet to actually see the bridge properly. Although we did last night, I suppose, but we were quite far away.
Yeah. We've driven over it once, and we've been under it in a boat once, but we've never actually seen it fully in colour. Somebody swimming in the bay, well, in the little harbour bit. So there's Alcatraz, and there's the Golden Gate Bridge. It's beautiful. Must take ages to paint it. Don't you think?
I'm just drawing a picture of it on Instagram.
It's not red.
Right, here's the bus number 28.
Right, so we used Muni pass. She didn't care. I could have shown her my ass and she wouldn't have mattered. We didn't even show her it and she just went.
My app wasn't even open and she was like, yeah, whatever, come on in.
So this single trip that we're doing now, we're going to Lucasfilm Headquarters to see the Yoda Fountain, which is apparently quite famous. It should have cost $3, so out of the 35 we're down to about 30.
Have we paid $35 each?
Yes.
Bloody hell, they don't even care.
For 3 days of travel.
They don't even check them. And Tracy and Faith have just messaged us there in Union Square and said they've never even checked their passes either.
It was the same last time we came. We missed a stop. The bus didn't announce it, announced every street apart from ours, and then I realised it flew off. So it went through the Presidio, which is the military area of where San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge is, and it's brought us to San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge.
We got off and I had a look.
So it's right there where the legs are. You can't really see much else. So we said while we're here we're going to go across and walk. We said we might wait until later. We've been here 3 times and it's been the same. So if we don't do it now, we're not going to do it at all. So we're going to walk across it. So before we head up there, There's like a brass information plaque. It's all got braille on it, so if you can't see and you read braille, then you can feel it. So it tells you there. Just having a quick read. It's 1/2000th of the original size for this section here.
And as far as I'm aware, the one in Hull,
Humber Bridge
is actually bigger.
It's longer.
It's just not as famous. It's just that this one's more famous because it's in films and all sorts of stuff like that.
In 1937, it was the biggest in the world.
There's no films on the Humber Bridge as far as I'm aware, so it's just not.
Oh,
really.
there is. There's loads.
You don't get the X-Men doing going on the Humber
Flight of the
Bridge.
Navigator flew under this bridge.
I'm on about
Soaring
Humber Bridge.
soaring over California.
Humber Bridge I'm talking about.
Oh no, nobody feels Humber Bridge.
That's why nobody talks about the Humber Bridge, but it's actually bigger than the Golden
You
Gate
can
Bridge.
see just across there. You can see the other side.
Yeah,
It's going to take us 10 minutes.
So there's a cafe here if you want to grab a coffee before you head onto the bridge.
Keep warm.
Nick's got a few facts.
Well, I've just got one. So, Golden Gate Bridge is always in mist.
Well, not always.
Most of the time it is, and it has for the last 3 times we've been here. And the reason why is because it's the collision of cold, moist air out in the Pacific hitting warm air from inland, and it drops the dew point and creates mist, and it just happens down the centre of the Bay Area. There's actually sharks in the Bay Area as well, although nobody's ever been bitten for the last 100 and odd years. And it was Tracer that told me that.
Right, Nick's got some additional facts now. It's very noisy with cars and leaf blowers and all sorts of stuff, so hopefully you can hear him.
Right, well, I'll shout. So, first one is, it opened on the 27th of May 1937, and at the time it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. The colour of it is actually called International Orange, and it's 1.7 miles long. It cost $35 million to build, which is not too bad in today's money, but obviously that's from 1937. Very noisy, so get some earmuffs. There's 112,000 vehicles a day that cross over. I don't know how many people though, but there's going to be at least 2 today. Right, we started walking and we're not even at the first pillar yet, or the first pylon, and you can proper feel it on the floor. When the cars go over the joints here, the whole section like rockets. It's quite disturbing because you can actually proper feel the floor move under your feet. So there is a walkway and a cycleway that you can go over here, and you can hire bikes. There's a place on Hyde Street just over there that you can hire bikes. You can get them for 2 hours, I think, for $30, and you can take them all the way to Sausalito over the other side of the bridge.
And that's how close Alcatraz is to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right there.
And that's where Magneto picked the Golden Gate Bridge up with his powers and moved it across to Alcatraz in the 3rd X-Men film.
And we'll go in there tonight at the dark.
So as you can see, they've got nets here just to, put people off from jumping, which, as far as I'm aware, does happen. And there's a sign at the start before you get on with like crisis counselling numbers, because it's a hot spot for people jumping off, unfortunately.
Another fact for you, that road just there is the road that was in Star Trek 4 that Spock and Kirk, when they were planning how to get the whales, they walked along, and you can see the backdrop of the Golden Gate Bridge in the background.
It's so noisy with the traffic, boats underneath, but it's fun.
We're not even at the first tower yet.
No. Right, we're just coming up to the first pillar. There's lots of bikers as well coming on here.
Maybe in low visibility they put the klaxons on so people they know that there's a tower.
Yeah, maybe. That noise.
We thought that was a boat, but we don't think it is. Oh my god, the floor is literally going like that. Ever since we've got onto the suspension cable. Oh my god, look at the cables moving! The cables are moving and the floor is bouncing up and down as big trucks. Like, watch this. Oh, that wasn't a big one, but if you watch the cables, you can see the cables move. And literally the floor is bouncing up and down. I don't like this. Is it moving? Move it, feel that.
Well, it's going to do anyway, all these traffic.
Yeah, but proper like vibrating.
Look at the pelicans down there. You see a lot of pelicans in San Francisco.
I hope there's a cafe on the other side like there is on this side. So the other side of Golden Gate Bridge is Sausalito. We actually went there on one of our previous trips where we did a wine country tour. And they stopped at Sausalito as the last stop before coming back over the Golden Gate Bridge. Now tonight we are going to Alcatraz. We've booked a night tour So we actually set sail when the sun's gone down and we experience Alcatraz in the pitch black, which should be very interesting.
So we're at the midpoint. You can actually touch the whatever it's called now.
This is a big fat cable with other cables attached to it.
Yeah.
And this is the exact centre right here. It's the exact centre of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right, so we're very close to the side. As you can see, if you want to go kayaking around here, you can do. Look at that guy out there on a like paddle board.
Is it a paddle board? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. So it's clearing up a little bit now. Look, you can see a lot further. So we're hoping there's maybe a cafe over here. We'll get a coffee, and by the time we come back, it might be all cleared up.
Well, on the left over there is Sausalito, and they're in the sun at the minute.
Yeah.
Just out of reach.
Right, that's it. We are off the bridge, and we're just going to see what's at this side. You can see restrooms. See if there's a cafe like there is at the other side. Oh, no cafe.
It's only a gift shop.
Oh. Well, we'll have a little look. And that's what it looks like from the other side. Still in the mist, but you can see it's cleared up a lot now. So we've just walked the Golden Gate Bridge finally. Right, so you can get a bus back across the bridge if you don't want to walk back. It's not included in the Muni ticket price, it's $5 per person, which is fine. But we looked and the bus isn't for 40 minutes, and by the time that comes we'll have walked across it. So we're walking back across.
Back into the fog.
Yeah, and that's what it's looking like at the minute. So it is clearing.
Hopefully it burns off.
Yeah. Right, we're back at the start and you can see a lot more of the bridge now.
It's almost fully visible now.
Yeah, and we're doing about 10,000 steps, so we're going to go for some coffee. So this is the Roundhouse Cafe at the start of the Golden Gate Bridge. Just going to go and have a look.
Toast to current?
Well, I don't know. Oh my goodness.
What?
An almond croissant. I hope they have one of them. Oh, yes they do. An almond croissant. I'm going to have to get it. Right, we've got us coffees and teas. Equator coffees it is. I've gone for a green tea, it's gone for a cappuccino. Oh, wow.
Ham and cheese croissant, not hot, like it's been melted and then it's set, and it's absolutely the nicest cheese I've ever had. Right, our next stop, we just got the bus back by the way, our next stop is Lucasfilm Headquarters, and they have a brass 33-inch or 33 centimetre, no it must be inch, 33-inch brass Yoda Fountain, and apparently you can go into reception in the Lucasfilm Headquarters and they have an R2-D2 and a C-3PO. Not sure whether we can do that. I've seen pictures on Google, but we can definitely see the Yoda Fountain, and it's located in the Presidio of San Francisco.
Dog walker alert. Coyotes, oh my goodness, thought the one here. Coyotes active in this area. I'd love to see one.
Sure you wouldn't. Right, we're here, and this is the Yoda Fountain, 33-inch tall. It's been here since 2006, and this is the headquarters of Lucasfilm. And if you look up in that window there, you can see R2-D2. No, you can't. C-3PO and Baby Yoda just underneath as well. Now I think, and we're going to try, you can go inside the building, and there's some other bits and bats inside, and we're going to have a look. But a nice homage to Star Wars, that. And there's nobody here. So it's not that massively popular.
There's a few people inside, but yeah, not really popular. Well, I mean, we've been to San Francisco
loads
times now, we never really knew about it.
No, it was ChatGPT that told us about this.
Right, we're going to go into the lobby. I can see R2-D2 from here.
I wouldn't have to let you in unless you keep it.
Oh, there's Darth Vader as well. Right, as we walked in there, they said we can't film at all. They were saying it to everybody that walked in.
Take photos,
you can take photos, so we'll put some photos on there. So it's just a nice little lobby. We had a little sit down, and there's like R2-D2 in there, and Darth Vader, lots of statues and props and books and things like that. So it's okay. You can't tour around the building at all, just the lobby. But it's quite interesting just to see where it is and have a look. So now we have just booked something that we've been wanting to do for the whole holiday.
I'm so excited.
We have a driverless car coming to pick us up to take us to Mrs. Doubtfire's house.
$9 it costs.
We've been wanting to try one of these driverless cars. We've seen them all over the place, but I don't know why. I've not looked it up, but in San Francisco they are everywhere. So it looks as if this is like the main place. So how much? $9?
$9.92. It's 4 minutes away and it'll wait for 5 minutes. We've just seen one pull in and then drive off.
You can't get them on Uber. What's the app?
It's called, I don't want to come out of it, but we'll put it on the screen now.
Yeah.
I think it's Wayno or Waymo.
So if you can't get them on Uber, they've got their own app. So we're just waiting for a car with no driver to come and pick us up and take us to Mrs. Doubtfire's house.
It's 1 minute away. We just, oh, it's here.
It's here. It's here.
Red number ends 383.
It's just nuts. Oh, it's waiting over there. Oh no, it's coming round. It's coming round.
What do you do now? Unlock. Oh.
Right, here we go. Start ride.
I've got my seatbelt on.
Hello, Waymo. As we get going, just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips.
This is
This
nuts.
experience may feel futuristic, but the need to buckle up is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling
This is amazing. This is
or
nuts. This is
expecting,
absolutely nuts.
Please see the seatback card for more information. We'll do all the driving, so please don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride.
Oh my goodness, it's just nuts that it's just driving us.
We can't hear you.
This is the UK will never
You
get
can also
this.
use the app for passengers.
It's like Knight Rider. It literally is like Knight Rider.
It's a really smooth drive.
Yeah, it's an electric car. It's a Jag. So this thing is just taking us to Mrs. Doubtfire's house, which is our next stop.
We're going, and now it's put some music on for us.
It's like a spa. It's like we're in a spa. Oh, there's a car here reversing right corner. It's seen it. Oh, I wonder if it makes a cup of tea.
This is, oh my god, this is the most futuristic thing I've ever done.
Why don't we have stuff like this? You can change the temperature yourself.
Going.
You can talk to real people as well.
I absolutely love it.
So you can drive it manually as well then.
Why have you done that?
Because it's got pedals and drive and talk and a steering wheel. I wonder if it's going to take us up that big hill. It is. It's going to go up that massive steep hill we went up yesterday.
No, it's going to take us up this very steep hill.
Did you turn the music off?
Yeah, some of the hills in San Francisco are nuts.
Oh my god!
My goodness.
This is. I cannot believe we're actually being driven around by a computer. This is like being on Star Trek. Your feet are like going for the pedals.
It's obviously got so many sensors on it. You can see
And cameras, yeah.
all the cars here.
I can't get it all in the camera from where I'm sat because I'm too far forward. I wonder if you can adjust the seat back. Oh, I can, yeah.
Okay.
So there's cameras there and on the roof. I mean, I wonder what happens when they have an accident. Whether it like connects you to a call centre. It sees this truck here.
You've just seen that truck there and it's driven round it.
Oh, it's gone round this post. Well, at least you don't have to tip it.
It's not often that kind of things
Impress.
impress you, is it? But this is impressive.
Oh, that's the brakes. It's very torquey when it pulls away. It like proper pulls.
Actually,
I can't believe it.
this is the future.
I'm braking here.
And just down here is Mrs. Doubtfire's house.
It does make you think what happens if it has like a failure and
I suppose you can just
For your
jump
safety,
over.
the doors will remain locked when we arrive.
so when you get here you've
Twice to exit.
You've
The
got
first
to
one
unlock the vehicle with the app.
opens the door.
So you can't just take somebody else's cab.
Don't forget your phone, keys, or wallet. There are more drop-off options in the app.
It's not even got a name, has it, or anything?
That's like your drop off.
Oh, it saw a man there. He just walked out. So it drove round him. So we did see these in LA
I wonder if you can sit in the driver's
and in
seat.
Vegas. No, but you can't because the seatbelt's in the driver's seat locked to stop you getting in. I would imagine the driver's door's locked as well.
Right, it's fine.
We're here, and this is Mrs. Doubtfire's house. Literally outside Mrs. Doubtfire's house.
Let's see what it says.
You're here. Please make sure it's clear before exiting.
Let me get my seatbelt off. That's it. That's what it's called, Waymo. It's nuts. Bye. Bye. So these are the cameras here and here and this on top. Now obviously it's either just gonna sit there now.
You got to energy drive.
Maybe, let me have a quick look.
No, just shut the doors, it's off.
It's off. Oh, bye, bye. Thank you. Bye. Oh my god, I absolutely love it.
That was the best thing I've done all trip.
Right, we're over the excitement of that now. Lee's just literally posting it straight on Instagram. That was absolutely amazing. That was like having
It was like
Passengers. It was like Passengers. It sounded like the computer from Passengers, and it spoke to us, and it was like playing relaxing music, and it's just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
2 more just past us, so they're all over the city.
All over. So they don't go out to the Golden Gate Bridge, but they'll go around the city where it's like slow. They don't go above 30 mile an hour, which is good, but they've got sensors everywhere. It is the future, and if the trials on these work out, like with little accidents, it may sort of spread to other countries, but the trials going off in Vegas, LA and San Francisco. San Francisco and here in LA were Waymos, and I think in Vegas it was another brand, but that was insane, and it was cheaper than an Uber as well. It was $9. So and the best thing is you don't have to tip because there's no driver. So I feel sorry for taxi drivers of the future, because that is the future. And now we've arrived at Mrs. Doubtfire's house, which is basically Steiner Street on the corner. So from the film, I think in the film, just wait a minute, noisy bloody truck. So in the film, I think it was a cream colour, but if you Google it, you'll see this building. These 2 posts are brand new. They weren't there, but I think it's because they've got a new tram network and all these overhead kind of cables and things like that. But that is the house from the movie Mrs. Doubtfire.
One of my favourite movies ever. I used to love Robin Williams.
I'm not sure whether they filmed inside, but that is definitely the externals. When he comes down the steps, and I think we should call Miranda his wife.
No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
Anyway, that's where it was filmed, just there. There's a bunch of hippies that's just come past in a VW camper van taking pictures of Mrs. Doubtfire's house. I will show you it in a second. There we go. They're on a tour. San Francisco love tours. Right, so we're just walking to a bus stop where we can go to the Painted Ladies.
Right, on our way to the bus stop, we stopped in Joe and the Juice. Just to use the restroom really, but
so we had to order something. So I just picked the first thing on the menu that sounded like it would taste nice. I didn't expect it to be green.
Well, matcha is green.
Big matcha energy, and it tastes like bubble gum.
Oh, really? Is it nice?
It's nice, but it's weird.
I just got a water because the Arm and Croissant film it.
It's like... You can taste the banana in it, and it's got like a creaminess.
Well, it's got matcha, banana, date puree, collagen. Oh, it's got collagen in it as well, and whey powder. 21 grams of protein, so it's a pretty decent drink.
Growing on me. I actually really like it, but all I can taste is bubblegum, but it's the banana. Oh, I love it.
Can you taste the bubblegum?
It tastes like a protein drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, it is protein
Yeah,
drink.
I can taste the bubblegum.
It's the banana that tastes it.
I don't usually like matcha. I don't like matcha drinks, but you can taste the matcha.
Yeah,
I think the bananas are overripe. That's why it's got that bubblegum taste. But it is quite nice, actually.
We're off the bus, heading to the Painted Ladies. Just look at these houses, I love them. Such character. And all different, like a little one there, massive one there. Right, we made it to the Painted Ladies. I've got a few facts about it from Google, and it says the Painted Ladies are a row of colourful Victorian and Edwardian houses built between 1892 and 1896. They're located on Steiner Street, facing Alamo Square Park, which is where we're at now, and lots of people are here just chilling, and it's a nice place just to relax. The name Painted Ladies comes from the 1978 book The Painted Ladies, San Francisco's Resplendent Victorians. They've appeared in movies, ads, and the opening credits of the TV show Full House. There's thousands of Painted Ladies across the city, but this row is the most famous. We're just going to go and have a look at the pink Painted Lady, although it's not very pink at the moment. They could do with updating their paint, because it says in the window, I thought it said the French Museum, but now I'm a bit closer, it says FNNCH Museum, a free art exhibit in the pink Painted Lady.
French?
No, it's not an E.
What? FNCH?
FNNCH Museum, I don't know what that is. And I have seen people going in, so I just thought it'd be fascinating to actually go into one of the Painted Ladies. Oh, please have your ticket ready at the door. Oh, it says free though. Right, let's scan this. Right, so it's an empty house basically with art on the wall, and the FNNCH is a pseudonymous street artist, muralist and fine artist best known for his Honey Bear series. Chewbacca.
Just like this Doubtfire.
Oh, look at the garden.
Tiny. Look at that for a view. Let me get a picture.
Nice big houses. They look quite small outside, but a nice dining area. I want to go look in the kitchen, but you can't get in. And you can't go upstairs either. But this is a huge living area. I'm not that bothered about the artist, although they look quite good. I just want to look at the house. I want to go upstairs, but you can't. But there we go, another thing done. We've been in a painted lady. Right, next stop, we need to get back on a bus. So Google Maps is pointing us in the direction.
It's augmented reality, and it's telling us where to walk, and it's saying the bus stop's down here. So they don't actually have bus stops in San Francisco. They have labels on pavements, so you know that this is a bus stop. And it does say bus stop in the lane, but there's no posts as such. So our bus is here, going that way.
Bus here!
Have you got your hand?
Tickets please! Tickets please!
That was freaky.
Right, next bus. We had to get another one. The other guys have stayed on that other one. They're going to... Where are they going? Oh, the Palace of Fine Arts. We've been there before though, so we're going to Lombard Street, and then we'll probably all meet up at Ghirardelli Square for a beer. Right, here we are at Lombard Street, which is the famous street that zigzags up and down.
And there are real people that live there as well.
Yeah, the bushes are very overgrown at the minute. We've walked down it before. It's quite noisy, as you can hear behind me. There's some work going off. The cars have to go very, very slow down here. Some cars coming down now, as you can see. Takes quite a while to get down. Oh, they're Insta360 in it as well. Alright, Nick's got some facts.
The curves were added in 1922 because the gradient is 27% steep, which is actually nowhere near as bad as what it was when we did it yesterday. So the curves were added to make it more smooth as it comes down. There's actually 8 hairpin turns, and it's dubbed as the crookedest street in the world. So as well as being a tourist magnet, it's visited by 2 million people a year, and all the houses down it are actually real people's residence houses. You can't actually walk down the road itself, you have to walk down the side path, but you can drive down it in a car, as long as it's not too big, because you wouldn't get around the corner.
Right, we're just heading to Ghirardelli Square.
I'm just Googling, because San Francisco is really
earthquake
prone. Yeah, it's actually one of the major US cities that's on next to a fault line, the San Andreas Fault, where it's the North American plate and the Pacific plate grind against each other and create the pressure, and the vibrations create the earthquakes. And I was just reading that the great earthquake of 1906, 3,000 people died and 80% of the city was completely destroyed in less than a minute. And then there was another earthquake, a bit of a major one, in 1989 that was actually broadcast live on TV.
I think I remember it.
Some of the bridges collapsed and the freeway pancaked. And 63 people died then. And ever since then, they've kind of changed the way that they do all the construction of the buildings. And a lot of buildings now, like skyscrapers, are on rollers. So when it vibrates, there's like wheels on the bottom of the building that roll about that can absorb the vibration and friction. Just thought I'd tell you that.
But they are predicting within the next 30 years
72% chance of a major earthquake of 6.7 magnitude or more in the next 30 years.
Right, we're on Hyde Street, and Blazing Saddles Bike Rentals and Tours is the place that you get the bikes from if you want to sort of go over the Golden Gate Bridge on a bike.
Kind of just around the corner there. So we're on the corner between Jefferson and Hyde. So we're there, and it's just around this corner. And here is where the cable car turnaround's there if you want to get a cable car. So just around this corner, and then Ghirardelli Square is here.
So here's a couple of the trams. We've not actually been on the tram so far.
Not this one.
But our tickets work for that as well, don't they?
The Muni tickets work for the trams as well. Yeah. So if you're staying at the waterfront, it's pretty 9 times out of 10 you're not going to need to catch a tram. When we stayed at Union Square, we did actually have the trams right outside the hotel, so we use them quite a lot. This trip we haven't, but here on the waterfront at the side of Ghirardelli is, as Lee said, it's not Ghirardelli.
There's no end in it, it's Ghirardelli.
I like to say how I like to say it. Anyway, they do a turnaround here, so the trams end here, and elsewhere on the track they have like a little rotating platform where they drive on and then they turn around and then go back to the thing. I think here though it's just kind of crisscross and they just change trains. There's a ticket booth here. You can get your tickets if you don't want to pay for the Muni pass. But we haven't come for that. We've come for this.
Right, here we are, Ghirardelli Square. Not bothered about the chocolate, to be fair.
Hey, speak to yourself.
So up here is the Ghirardelli chocolate experience. Beer garden,
This is what I
shops,
thought.
wine tasting, lobster rolls. I'm a little peckish, I must say.
No, I can't eat nothing.
So there's lots of different things here. There's the Ghirardelli original shop there, established 1852. And then there's other things down here.
Bars, restaurants.
Bars, jewellery shops. There's the big Ghirardelli sign. And the last time we came here, we had a beer or two down here.
So there's a brewery actually built under the building.
Yeah.
There's different types of ale, but you can do wine tasting, you can have seafood, you can have steak. It's all in this complex. It's like a little mini Disney Springs.
Yeah. Hardware Coffee Company. Pig shop.
Shop.
Lots of pigs.
The chocolate experience.
Oh, there's the Ghirardelli chocolate experience, yeah.
Can you try the chocolate?
Let's go and have a look. Dubai style chocolate sundae.
Is anything like those prices at Disney Springs we want to try it?
Yes, they're usually very expensive at Disney Springs. We had one and it was about $20 odd. So it has got a cafe in it where you can sit down and get things. Not as bad, $15.
Too expensive.
Not as bad as Disney Springs.
No.
So they've got all the pumpkin ones out and the Halloween things out at the moment. That we're switching to Christmas before long, I'm sure. And then you order here, world famous hot fudge sundae.
So apparently you can try it. What are you doing? I'm trying it, not you. What do we get to sample?
I'll let you know in a minute.
Right, we've both got salted caramel. Let's go and sit around here and try it. Right, I didn't even sight the camera and Greedy Pig had got it in his gob. Is that dark? That looks quite dark. I don't want dark. Oh no!
I'll have it.
No, I'll swap it. Hold that, I want to swap it.
I'm sure I'll just give you another one.
Well, I don't like dark, let me swap it.
It's very good. Right, Nick went and swapped it for a milk chocolate one.
No, it's not the sea salt, but it's just normal caramel. Now I think
was
this is
very good.
comparable to Lindt chocolate. It's just like Cadbury's caramel, you know, with the liquid caramel inside. Just the same. Amazing.
I could be a barman.
You probably had that last time we were here. Non-alcoholic.
Golden non-alcoholic. Let me try it. I asked her which is the smoothest non-alcoholic. She said that one. Which is right. It's very smooth and lovely. I'm waiting for some cauliflower bites because I'm a bit peckish.
I got the High Street Hoffen Weizen, 16 ounce. This was $9, and it's like a cloudy wheat beer.
It's like a blue moon.
It is, but it's more yeasty than a blue moon. It's nice, actually.
Right, we've been back at the hotel a while. Nick has just had a bath because it's a little bit warm out there at the moment. Cold. So in about half an hour we are setting off, we're just getting ready now, to head across the bay to Alcatraz. We've booked a tour, an evening tour of Alcatraz, so we set off while it's light onto a little boat or something.
A little boat?
Well, a boat, a ship, I don't know, not a ship, but you know what I mean, to get across to the to Alcatraz, a ferry, there we go. And then once we get there it'll turn dark, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit spooky. We've done Alcatraz a long time ago, we did a daytime tour. So we thought this would be a
Like
little,
in 2009.
a little bit different. So
See it just out there, look.
yes, just out there. What a fantastic view from this hotel.
We've got
So
many
Alcatraz
layers
is just there. Yes, it's got nippy out there, and we know from last time when we went over there how cold it can get over there. So I've got a t-shirt, jumper, and a kind of rain jacket on. And for the first time this trip, we've got some long pants on.
I've got a t-shirt, a hoodie, a coat, leggings, socks, and me.
A hoodie and a coat.
Yep. I'm just cold to the core today.
So we're going to be going over there and we'll just see what it's like. And the other guys have gone to Applebee's, which is down the street, for some food. We're not too hungry today because we ate so much last night.
Last few days we've eaten so much.
Yeah, so we were like, no, we'll skip it and see you at Alcatraz. Oh well, we'll see them at the boat. Well, we're gonna.
Well, yeah, they're not going to get to Alcatraz because I've got tickets.
No, okay, so we're going to see them when they're ready, and we'll walk down to Pier 33, which is where we get the boat from, and half an hour before, and then
Might have an early night when we get back.
well, as we've not eaten today, we might want some food afterwards.
Maybe. Right, we've met with the other guys in reception. We're all walking down to Pier 33, which is where you get the boat. across to Alcatraz. We are dressed up like Eskimos because we know it's going to be cold over there.
Dressed up like we're going to Antarctica.
Yeah. We've only got tomorrow. We're off. They've got 3 days. They've got an extra day because we travel to Hawaii on Saturday morning. They don't fly back to the UK until Saturday night, so they've got an extra day to us. That's why we've kind of run around today and done as much as we can. And then tomorrow, have we mentioned this? No. Tomorrow, we've actually booked a trip. We're going to go to Muir Woods, which is the closest redwood forest to San Francisco, and also we've got a stop in Sausalito. So it's an afternoon trip. We're leaving at 1:30 from the Hyatt just around the corner. They'll take us and bring us back for about 6:30 tomorrow night, and then we're coming back, and I want to visit a pawn shop. So if you want to know what that's all about, you'll have to tune in and find out. It's nothing pervy, by the way, but it's something good, something unusual, which is what that's what we like doing, isn't it? So there we go.
Right, we've made it. Plenty of time. Everybody's dressed up a little bit to protect from the cold. So that's our ferry that we're going to get on. Right, they've just told us to get one of these and said, don't ask questions, but we're going to want it.
I know why.
I can't remember.
That's what somebody said to me earlier. You've got one on your head.
Right, off we go. There's Alcatraz, just there ahead, so it should only be about 10-15 minutes, if that. Look at the skyline there of San Francisco, that was stunning.
We finally arrived at Alcatraz Island. It took about 15-20 minutes to get across, and I've got loads of facts that I've been looking at, which I'm going to share with you guys as we're walking around. So the first thing that we've just been told by the guide is that the island is no longer under the jurisdiction of the California state. It's under federal jurisdiction, so all the laws that apply in California don't apply here. So things like marijuana, which you can smoke in California, which is legal, you can't smoke on the island. So she's just warned everybody that's sort of toking up. Loads of other rules, and just to give you a few facts, this island basically became a prison in 1937 after being a military prison, and then finally closed in 1962, and then in 1969 it was actually taken over by Native American Indians for a total of 19 months in 1969. And there are lots of banners and things on the walls around that actually say Indian land. But as we go around, I'll tell you a few more facts.
Right, so us and the wives are walking up. Tracy and Faith have gone up in the cart, and I can't remember how much of a trek it is, to be fair, so we'll find out.
I can remember walking back down in the freezing cold, I remember that.
It's not too bad tonight, to be fair.
Yeah. So Lee said earlier that Magneto picked up the Golden Gate Bridge, which is 1.7 miles long, and Alcatraz is 1.25 miles. So technically, if that was a true story, he could pick it up and use it as a bridge to get between the mainland.
It did.
Right, so the word Alcatraz actually comes from the Spanish word for pelican, which is Alcatrazes. And if you look around, you can see pelicans all around. We did see some in the bay earlier.
Right, so you start the tour in the shower block, and we'll go and get the audio guide over there.
Right, so when you come in, you head left and you go for your audio guide. You can download the app. It's available on iPhone, but we've just got the physical audio one. And then you can kind of hook it into your clothes. But this will just tell us all the history about it as we're walking around.
Right, so the tour starts upstairs after the shower room. Wow, look at the cells. So you had a toilet, sink, little table and chairs there, and that was your bed.
Oh, flickering lights.
It's making me feel claustrophobic, thinking about having to be in there.
Can you imagine this on a night when it's pitch black? The one thing that's different this time is it's warm.
It is warm.
And I think these, rather than fly swatters, I think they're actually fans to keep you cool.
We're all dressed for Antarctica and now we're all baking. Oh look, some personal items in there. Number 113.
called Broadway. So if you were arriving at Alcatraz, this is the cell you would be put in when you arrived.
So this cell, this officer was held hostage in this cell. Mortally wounded when he hid the keys that the inmates needed to complete their escape. So it was an escape attempt and he got killed.
Right, so this is called D block, and this is where you went into isolation. You were only allowed out once a week for a shower. But if you did anything, you would be in your cell 24/7. You would never be allowed out.
So the cells here in isolation were actually bigger, much bigger than the normal cells.
So the famous prisoner Lombard Street, also known as the Birdman, when he came to Alcatraz, came in here first and stayed in here for several years apparently. Right, we're in the library, although there's a distinct lack of books. There's a bookshelf. So the doors in there where we were just having this photo taken, which Leo put on the screen now, was actually solitary confinement. It cells 9 through 14. Right, while we just sat here in the library, I'm looking up the rest of the facts that I said I would fill you in throughout the tour. So I'm going to get them across to you guys now so I don't forget to do them. So it became a federal penitentiary in 1934. It was designed to hold the most dangerous criminals, and people like Robert Stroud and Al Capone were here. And it was actually designed to hold up to 336, I'm going to say passengers, but 336 prisoners, but it never held more than 270. There was 14 known escape attempts from 36 men, and the most famous one was in 1962 by Frank Morris. He actually made a raft out of raincoats, and nobody ever knew whatever happened to him. So he either escaped or he ended up being eaten by something in the San Francisco Bay, but you never know, he may have escaped and then gone into hiding and survived. So the prison closed in 1963 due to rising costs, and then, as I said earlier, and then in 1969 Native American activists took over the island and kept it for a full 19 months.
And it's now owned and operated by the National Park Service, and it's featured in numerous books, TV shows and movies, such as The Rock with Sean Connery, I've never seen it, and The Great Escape, I think that was one as well, yep. Wasn't it? And here's one of the famous pair of inmates.
Yeah, they've been in here since 1962.
You're in wrong prison. Was it a male-only prison?
Male-only prison.
Oh, sorry, you're in wrong prison.
Let me out.
Currently houses over 1 million tourists a year here as well.
Houses?
Well, they visit. Accommodates 1 million tourists a year. So they actually used to give every inmate a packet of cigs a week, whether they smoked or not. I don't know why, but
traded them.
They used to trade in it. Because like cigarettes and things like that was currency in prison. So if you were a prisoner here, you could get visitors, and you would basically sit on this side, and then your relatives would sit on the other side, and you couldn't speak to them directly. You would be speaking through glass. Right, so this is what's called the utility corridor. So it's actually all the plumbing access to all the cells at the back. So the toilet, flushing, the hot water to the sinks and things like that. It was all the kind of between the backs of the cells. Right, so every cell had a headphone socket on the wall, and on there they could listen with the headphones to two stations. Either one will have like a baseball game on, or one will be like music or something like that. And that was the only form of entertainment, apart from New Year's Eve when they gave them instruments and they could play them in the cells, and they used tin cups and saxophones and clarinets, and they created music. I talked earlier about Frank Morris, who actually, when the prisoners did escape, they created first of all fake heads with soap, cement and things like that, so it would fool the prison officers, and then they went through the hole in the wall, climbed 3 stories up to the roof, and then escaped in a life raft made out of raincoats, went out to sea, and they were never heard from again. Right, so A block, this section of the corridor, was home to people in World War II that refused to fight, like, what do they call them? Objectors, deserters, something like that, I don't know, but people that refused to fight in the war were brought here, and they were given 10 to 20 years hard labour. It was also a place in 1918 that people who were discovered to be gay were brought here on Alcatraz Island and waited their court-martials. That's if they were in the army.
Yeah.
So they discovered that some soldiers that were in the army were actually gay.
Right, so this is the dining hall where they used to come 3 times a day, 20 minutes a time, to have their food.
And then back to the cells to be locked up again. So the dining room was actually considered one of the most dangerous rooms because people were given metal cutlery. So to keep control of the men, they actually put like CS gas canisters on the roof so they could basically gas them like tear gas. And there was a button that they could push that basically flooded the whole room, but it was never ever put into use. But the gas canisters are still hanging on the roof today, somewhere.
So they do live talks as well while you're on the tour, and downstairs there's like a list of times and who's talking.
So the prison actually closed on the 21st of March 1963, and this picture behind is actually the picture of the prisoners on that last day being escorted out.
21st of March.
Right, so that concludes the tour. So I'm just going to show you the very last poster that it shows on the wall before we walk out. So you can see there it operated from 1934 to 1963, processed 1,576 prisoners, 92 police, prison officers, 53 rules and regulations, 14 escape attempts and 4 wardens over the period of the time.
And somebody's just told Nick this is when we need these.
Yeah, she said something about big flies or something, unless you were joking with a woman. So we're outside, and halfway through the cells, you could actually walk down here and come outside for a breath of fresh air, but we continue through, and then you eventually come out here. So these windows have actually got double bars. There's a bar on the inside, a bar on the outside, and then another bar on the inside as well. And they're currently doing talks tonight of all the different sort of like warden talks and live talks and things like that. We didn't stop to listen to any. We just came to like the atmosphere.
Interesting.
The atmospheric of it.
It's a lot shorter than I remembered. We did it years ago.
Well, you did run round.
And no, it is shorter. Vicky thought it was going to be scary. She thought it was going to be like Halloween horror nights.
Well, when we first went in, she asked what it were all about.
Have you been scared, Vicky? It's not been scary, has it?
No.
Do you know what it's about now?
It's just a prison, isn't it?
she's grasped it, at least. Never mind.
She understands the basics.
Yeah. You only actually explore a very small portion of the island. When you're actually sailing around on the boat, there are like boil houses over there, and then there's like boat docks and old sheds and what looks like a multi-storey car park that's got all its windows out, but this is the only main building that you get to go in, the cell house. Is that a cafe? A floating cafe?
How far those prisoners who escaped
I know.
would have had to get if they escaped, if they made it?
So 1.25 miles to the closest shore.
I think I'd rather
The waters were icy even at this time of year. And apparently the currents as well would suck you under. So God knows what happened to Frank Morris.
Nobody ever knows. So I just said to Nick, we decided to do it on an evening just to make it more atmospheric.
It was.
But I don't think it was any more
Well, just look
atmospheric.
at this picture now. It looks better
Well, yeah, I
than doing
know,
it in
but
day.
I thought it might be a bit spooky and but it wasn't, to be fair.
It was the same stuff at night.
We've done it in day and we'll do it at night, and either one is absolutely fine.
Yeah, but when you do it at night, it makes you think what it must have been like to spend the night in there.
Yeah, maybe.
In the cells, in the quiet. And when you look down that utility corridor that was closed off, it was pitch black. And imagine, like, in the winter months when the sea were roaring and it was freezing cold, it kind of makes you think about that.
And Tracy and Neil and Faith are already on boat back.
Yeah, I'd take it they didn't quite enjoy it. They literally ran around it and they're waiting for us.
They probably got on a cart back down.
Right, so we're on the ferry going back, and we just asked the guy what the bats were for, and he said if you'd have come during the day, he says there will be thousands and thousands of flies. Now we did see a few when we were coming across on the boat, but there was nothing. But they're back in the box now, ready for tomorrow's bunch of visitors.
And we've just been mentioning in and out to Vicky, haven't we? And she's eaten, but you're tempted, aren't you?
I'm very tempted. I might have to squeeze one in. I'll regret it when I go home
Just
if
have
I
a
don't have
regular
one.
hamburger.
Just a single.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
double.
if I go home and I'll just think, oh, I should have had that burger, so
Yeah.
stuff it.
Well, it'll probably be the last time we have it, because once we get to Orlando, there's no in and outs there.
No. Right, we're just walking on the front now. We're just passing Hard Rock Cafe and Pier 39. As you can see, Pier 39 is very lively as usual.
We were just saying tomorrow is our last day. It's not theirs. It's our last
Pier
day.
39 if you want me and you. Walking past Boudin, and they're making bread. Look at them. Look at the little teddy bear bread, and he's making turtle bread. Wow, Jesus! This is the food we found after 30,000 steps we've done today. So Nick had a bright idea of not going to Pier 39 when we got off the Alcatraz boat. As we said all day long we were going to do, he wanted to walk back to Ghirardelli Square, which added another 10,000 steps and an hour onto our day.
Only to get there for everything to be
Everything was closed, so we walked back to Pier 39.
Where
everything was closed. So we were going to go to the 7-Eleven for something, and we came across this chicken place.
She was literally about to close up, so I'm just opening all the sauces. I think it's cost us about $30.
Yeah, so it's like a big KFC bucket, but it does smell good.
She's given us every sauce, loads of biscuits, some wedges that are in there, and I think there's far
And we're
too much
having
food
this
there.
at about 10:30 at night.
Right.
Welcome to a new day in San Francisco, our last full day in San Francisco. We are just heading out for some breakfast. Nick fancied some fruit.
I saw a picture on Pier 39 of fruit. We've just been in and had a quick mooch. There's none on the menu, so we're going to go to a juice bar
Called
Muse Juice.
Muse Juice. So we're just going to go and find a bus to get there because it's about a mile away. And if you didn't see our last vlog, we have got the pass that lets us go on all the buses.
Muni pass.
Muni pass lets us go on all the buses,
All the trams.
all the trams to explore the city. So we're going to go and get that, have a juice, and then decide what we're doing this afternoon. We are going on an organised tour from Viator to go and see some woods. M-U-I-R, Muir Woods.
Muir Woods.
Which is like big redwood trees.
We're going to call it that anyway.
Yeah, so we're going to go on that. They're going to pick us up close to the hotel and take us across the Golden Gate Bridge
To Sausalito.
to Sausalito, yeah, and the woods. So that's something new for us today. And then we need to pack tonight. We've got something fun we're doing after the woods as well. And then we need to pack because tomorrow we are flying to Hawaii.
Our trip ends with these guys, and a new series will start with a road trip series.
Yeah.
So it's going to be similar style to our normal road trips, where it's just going to be quirky places, lots of food, tips and things like that, lots of facts and historical stuff. It's been difficult to do that with these guys because
We've been showing them things that we've already
been a group
seen,
trip.
yeah. And they obviously wanted to see the big highlights, which we've already seen, but we've done it again with those guys. So it kind of feels like a new series starts tomorrow when we go to Hawaii and those guys fly home. Driverless taxi there. Right, we've made our way to Broadway and Polk Street.
which is Russian Hill.
Yes, and the Muse Juice is just after this Kelly Salon here.
I call it Muse Juice.
No, it's Muse.
I know, but
Muse Juice.
Muse sounds funnier.
So we're at Muse Juice Bar, and Nick's gone for a bowl of fruit. And is it the matcha fruit?
With condensed milk, yogurt, dates, pineapple.
It's bloody beautiful. And I've gone for a mint smoothie with all sorts of stuff in it, mint and all sorts of stuff. Oh, kiwis and pineapples.
Let me try this. Oh my god, it's so fresh. I'm just priming his body for Hawaii.
That was a blooming lovely way to start breakfast.
I wish I
Start
could
the
eat
day.
like that for every meal.
We can do. Just gotta choose.
But when we come to like healthy stuff, we come up with boring flavours, but that was just the perfect mix and match. Kiwi, pineapple, chai seeds, matcha, condensed milk, frozen yogurt. Oh, it was just the perfect blend.
So Nick now has something very geeky and nerdy he wants to go and see. You want to explain
It's
it?
a filming location. So if you've watched Star Trek 4,
The Voyage Home.
Voyage Home, when they come back in time and they land in San Francisco, they end up on an intersection and they're asking loads of people where like the naval vessels are, and they end up going to a pawn shop, which is where we're going tonight, not the same one I'm buying. And he sells a pair of glasses and he gives out some money, and this was done in this area that we're going to now.
Look at that view, the skyline. Right, so this is the corner from Star Trek 4.
It's a multi-sectioned road, so it's hard.
You can see that green building in the back.
Yeah, so that's
of
kind of in
the
the centre
shot.
of the shot, and then you can see the building to the left of it, which has got the crisscross lower half, which you can see in the shot, and that's still there. But there are sort of minor changes, like the trees are not there.
I need to watch that film
In the
again now. I
movie.
love it. It's
But-
the best Star Trek film.
If we cross this road here,
Oh, hang on, we can't now.
can't now, but if we cross this road here and look that way, and if you come here, you can actually see almost the lined up shot there.
Yeah.
So all the gang, all Kirk and all the gang were all stood in the middle of this road here on this intersection, and the camera was where the crosswalk was, just here.
Yeah, so they obviously closed the road for them.
And it filmed from the centre of the road in that direction, but the telltale signs are the crisscrosses on the back of that pyramid there.
And we'll put the picture on screen, what we're talking about.
And the picture that we did as well.
Is it like a bucket list item?
Not really, I thought of it this morning.
Here's the bus back to Fisherman's Wharf. And this is just like when Spock and Kirk were on, and here were like the punk rock person doing the.
Spock just went over and he just flopped on his radio.
We're just having a coffee and a chill before our pickup for our Muir Woods tour. Nick's about to just try this. Yes, that's what you do.
The thing is, once it starts, you can't stop it.
Whoa!
I can't. I'm trying to stabilise it. It won't. If you balance it, it makes it rotate.
Very entertaining. Right, we're here at the Hyatt Centric Hotel. This is where we're getting picked up for our tour to Muir Woods, M-U-I-R. I should really ask Google how you pronounce that. It's going to take us across the Golden Gate Bridge to Sausalito, that's how you say it, for a little look around that town, and then over to the woods to see the big redwood trees. Right, here we are, San Francisco city tour, wine tour to Napa and Sonoma. Right, we're driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, and for the first time that we've seen it, you can actually see it.
And now we're in the car, we can't see it.
But I think we're going to stop and get some photos at the other side. Bucket list complete. We've finally seen the bridge in all its glory. It's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid. I've always loved the Golden Gate Bridge for some reason, and I always wanted to see it. Oh my God! Look, there was a whale. A whale just jumped up.
What, a whale?
Yeah. A whale just jumped up. Well, yeah.
What do you think now? So we can blur, so it can blur it.
A whale just jumped up and went back in. Amazing. I was, if I can.
There, it's just blown up.
Yeah, yeah.
I just saw its blowhole.
I'll put it again if.
Have you zoomed into it?
Yeah, if I can see it on the vlog, I'll put it again in slow motion. I don't know how if I caught it or not. Yeah, you can still see it. Ah, the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge and a whale.
Oh, this is the one from Star Trek 4. Grabbed one of these hot dogs. So spicy. What are you doing? So Tracy and Neil are actually on the bridge at the moment, walking across.
So there's the Muir Woods, and there's no barrier here, and the driver is absolutely crazy. He's going speed around the corners, although he's only just slowed down because he's showing us some things, but he's going very fast. We are here at Muir Woods. I'm never going to say it right. Muir Woods. So we get an hour and 20 minutes here. And
no phone signal.
No phone signal whatsoever. They did say there's going to be nothing. So we've got an hour and 20 minutes to get back, and we can just explore. And he was saying on the bus that these are the tallest trees in the world.
And they are.
That's what he said.
They are. There's two forms of sequoia. There's the giant ones that you see in Yosemite, which we've actually been seeing in a previous vlog about 3 years ago. So don't forget to check them out. And these are the tallest in the world. Mm-hmm. And if you look at the bottom of some of the sequoias, you can see little saplings, which are actually new trees. It's their kids that have dropped off. And when we're walking around, we'll point them out.
It's so peaceful here. And he did say like they like you to keep the noise down, no shouting, no screaming, no playing music. They just like it to be a quiet place. Oh, I just love the sound of running water. And wow, here's a tall tree. Oh, multiple tall trees, wow. I wonder how many years they've been here. Wow.
Well, he said between 500 and 800 years, most of these trees. But obviously, one came first, and then the others are seedlings from the other. Look at the size of the trunk, look at the width of that. That's the width of a car, easily.
So you can come here on your own if you've got a car. You've got to reserve online, buy a ticket. I'm not sure how much tickets are because
I think it's 35 for parking.
Yeah, and then you've got to pay for parking as well. We got our tickets in with the tour, so it's just an easier way. Sometimes if you're in San Francisco, and you get to see obviously the Golden Gate Bridge and Sausalito, so you get a few different things in with it, and it's just an easier way, to be fair. You can get a bit of a scale of how tall these trees are. I don't think these are like any of the tallest ones. There's Nick, and there are some of the trees.
They can be up to 400 feet.
So they're going to be up to 400 feet. Wow. Wow, look how many there are here. Tons of them. It's just so amazing that this is so close to the city, which is hustling and bustling and never quiet. And you just come here and it's so peaceful. Wow, look at the size of that tree. It's cold. It is cold, actually. Nick's had to put his hoodie on.
Look at the trunks are like the size of cars, and obviously it's got to be wide.
Look at this one here.
To support the stability.
Looks like you can get in it.
Oh yeah, there are some in Yosemite that you can actually drive a car through the trunk that big.
Do you think, how does it feel?
Well, it's actually two trees, but they've grown so close together that they've actually sealed.
Watch this as I go up. How tall they are.
So you can see as the branches split, but the bottom looks like it's the trunk that's hollowed out, but it's actually two trees that have just drawn like that and created that like tent.
Just looking at that on this tree.
You do get things called like burls that grow where the branches spring from, but that's just like a
huge. It was like a big nest of something.
Like that Hunger Games.
As you go around each corner, it just gets better and better.
I bet it's eerie on a night.
Yeah. I bet it could be amazing. I wonder if they like do it up at any time of the year, like with lights and
I don't think the national park does stuff like that. They're just trying to keep it like natural.
Yeah.
So one of the things that threatens forests like this is forest fires, because it can devastate an entire forest. But before man came along, for millions of years these trees survived, and there's a natural process where forest fires start, it destroys the tree, and then all the seeds pop out of all the things, drop in, and then it's kind of like a full reset. It's like nature's way of saying, right, there's enough trees now, let's do a full start over. And it kills all the trees off. The pine cones open, the seeds fall, they fall into the soil and the ash when it's cooled down, and then they germinate and create new trees. And it's like nature's way of kind of resetting, if that makes sense. It's like Princess Bride. You know, when there's that torch chamber under the tree and there's a door on it, and they open the door. Inigo Montoya, whatever he is, he's put his sword on it, and the door opens, and then down below is where he's being tortured. That's like, it should be going down. Or even Once Upon a Time, where the tree that sent Emma back to the real world was made from like a magic tree. Oh my god, this looks like something out of a postcard. You can see the rays of sun coming down. And I've just said to Lee, I can imagine it being the scene from Twilight when she goes into mountains after she's converted and stands in the sunlight and she twinkles. Do you know what I mean?
Nick likes to compare everything to movies.
Everything is a movie. Well, movies based on real life, so. But look at this! Look at the sunlight coming down there. I want a picture of that.
So look at this tree here. For some reason, instead of growing up, it's grown over, and it's gone through these two trees. Unless it. Well, no, I was going to say unless it fell.
No, it's not.
No, it's not fallen because it's grown that way.
It's actively growing. It's got things on it, but obviously that's now supporting it.
Yeah. Love it here. Absolutely love it. This is one of the best things we've done on the trip. It's just so peaceful and relaxing. So if you've ever put scenticles on your Christmas tree, the things that make it smell of like Christmas trees, that's all we can, like pine, yeah, that's all we can smell. It's beautiful.
And like the smell of freshly cut wood.
Yeah. We're just going down on the flat trail, but you can do more difficult trails like that. So 600 feet elevation gain, uneven terrain, near 3 miles round trip. We don't really have time for it because we only have so long until the the bus driver takes us back, but you can spend a long time here if you like, if you're on your own.
Putting into perspective, the car park's there, we've walked as far as there,
Yeah.
and that's at the bottom of the valley. And it's like, this is all the flat ones, the blue, and then there's all this mountains and trails.
Right, so we're just checking out the merch store.
There's lots of good stuff in here, though.
Yeah,
Lots of nice t-shirts.
Yeah, there is.
It's all the kind of stuff that you get at Matalan at home, like the one-offs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there's a cafe here as well.
Oh no, I can't eat.
Well, I could have a drink.
I just like some of the hats. It just has that. It has that Wilderness Lodge look.
Yeah, I like
that
it.
Commercial side.
They're nice feeling t-shirts.
Right, we've arrived at our final stop in Sausalito, which is about 25 minutes away from San Fran across the bridge, but we've got an hour to explore here. Now we're going to a Speakeasy bar when we get back to San Fran with Tracy and Faith. They're going to eat at Hard Rock Cafe over on the other side, so while we're here we're taking the opportunity to eat now. We've just found this Mexican, we've ordered some tacos, and we're just waiting for that to come. We've got a Pinot Noir each.
We're on the clock though.
Yeah, we're on the clock because it is 5 o'clock and the bus sets off at 6 o'clock. So we've got an hour, should be fine. I'd like to have a little look around. We've been to Sausalito before, but there's a great view at the end of the street of the San Francisco Bay.
It's 10 degrees warmer than San Francisco as well, because the mountains protect it.
Yeah. I had to stop quickly because the food arrived, so I had to over here. We've got marinated pork with pineapple and all sorts of stuff, and a chicken one as well.
So we're going to have one each, so I'll show you it. This is the chicken. This is the... We need some more food actually. It's not going to be enough here.
It'll be fine. We'll get some.
Maybe we'll get a snack in the... Because afterwards we're going to, like Lisa, we'll explain about this Speakeasy, and then we're going to go and get an Irish coffee with Tracy that she wants to go to Buena Vista Cafe.
Which is very famous as like one of the birthplaces of Irish coffee or something like that, but it's really good.
Right, let's eat.
It's a knife and fork job because there's so much in it. How is it?
It's got that marinated on the chicken.
Yeah.
It's almost like sometimes you get chicken in a Chinese restaurant that's got the same marinated flavour. I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite nice.
I'm eating the marinated pork, which is very good.
So when we said we're on the clock, it was 5:01 when we said that. We finished and it's
5:18.
5:09. Is it? It's taken us 8 minutes to get it and eat it. Came very quick. It was very nice.
So we've been in the restaurant 9 minutes. We've ordered, eaten and ready to go.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the dessert menu. It's pretty yummy.
We sat down at exactly 5 o'clock.
It's 19 minutes past.
It's 19 minutes past 5. We sat down, we ordered, we've drunk 2 glasses of wine, we've had 4 tacos, we've paid and we've left. In 19 minutes. That is the fastest we've ever eaten at any restaurant ever. So yeah, so we're just walking on the front, we're gonna get an ice cream. So I'm gonna complain now because they've just added on a 4% surcharge for employee wages and benefits, plus a 20% tip, which I think is an absolute cheek and a con. If you're going to leave a tip, that is their wages as well as their basic wage. So
let us know what you think in the comments.
yeah, well, to be fair, I've took the 4% as part of the tip, so we left 16%. So with 20% tip, took the 4% off 16. That's what you tip. Anywhere else in America does that. Some people add loads and loads of surcharges on and just hope that you just don't spot it, but 4% surcharge for wages and benefits.
We had a really nice ice cream the last time we were here, and I think this is the place here. Ice cream and yogurt.
It's obviously a very, very popular place because it's very busy. God, look at the size of them. My God, I might just get it in a cone, in a tub. Right, I'm having a tub with chocolate peanut butter in and vanilla bean. Oh my goodness, it's a lot to give it putting in. Right, she was putting this in the bowl and I was like, oh my goodness, it's so big, I can't have another scoop of vanilla bean. I would have liked to try it, but that is amazing. Chocolate and peanut butter. And it's gone for
Macadamia nut, but it's got no flavour at all. It looks like vanilla, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's no sugar in it. It doesn't taste sweet. There's loads of nuts.
Try mine if yours has got no flavour.
I hope your cold's gone.
Yes.
Oh my God, it smells like a Snicker.
It does. It tastes like a Snicker.
Oh my God.
Where's yours?
No, thank you.
So Lee tried it. He said it's boring.
Nick says mine's beautiful.
Might not have any flavour.
So I'll give him a bit of mine.
Looking at San Francisco in the distance over there. Contemplating whether we get a ferry. You can actually see the terminal over there with the big wheel. You see it?
We'll get the bus back.
Yep.
We never get much time to explore this place because we always come on a tour and just get like an hour, but it looks like a beautiful little town. I guess it's a town. And then there's the skyline of San Fran. So this is like the main street, Sausalito, where all the cafes, restaurants, wine bars are, ice cream places, shops, and it looks like a really nice place. Right, we've made it back to the hotel after an enjoyable time at Muir Woods, and we are heading straight back out. We just come in, got changed a little bit, freshened up, and we're heading back out to a speakeasy called the Pawn Shop. Nick booked it, and it's a bit of a unique one. It's like a speakeasy, so you've got to sort of like find it, and then we've got to bribe our way in by giving them something. So we've got a couple of stuff in the bag to give them, like a couple of hotel pens that we've had and some notepads and stuff like that, and we've got to give them at the door just something. You've got to give them something for them to let you in. So we'll see if we can get in, and apparently they have like a display wall of all the things that people have given them.
Ready?
So apparently they have a display wall of all the things that guests have given them. So we'll get.
So are you taking your tight git?
A couple of hotel pens.
I'm taking a hotel pen, my ragged point one.
So
At least taking them.
I know, but I've been looking
exclusive.
around, and I really don't have anything. The only things I have is those
Disney pins.
Disney pins that we got in the studio tour. And I'm not getting rid of them.
Not till we checked eBay, see how much they're worth.
Exactly. So
So Lee's giving them an exclusive room amenity pack.
Yeah, from various hotels that we've been in. Some hotel
No, just
pens.
this one. The
No,
privacy sign from the door, the pen that you get in the room, and the notepad you get in the room.
well, yeah, I've got to be let in.
Very
somehow.
unique
I
that
think
they
it was
come
just a
in
joke,
threes.
to be honest. I might not have to give anything away. If Nick gives them the pen from Ragged Point, they might just let us both in.
Well, you've got your pen for here.
We'll see.
Right, let's go. It's a 32-minute ride on the bus.
Right, we're at the bus stop, which is just around the corner, and Google has been absolutely invaluable. I'll show you why. So you basically put in where you're going on the map, choose the method that you're travelling. So we're going to this place. Choose bus and train. It tells you the where you're going, and then literally you can just kind of walk to the bus stop. Tells you how long to walk. We've already walked. We're here, so we were around this corner, and you can click live view and hold it up, and it points arrows. And then we're just waiting for a bus that's coming, which is due now, it says. And then it says it's 12 stops. And when we get off, it'll be a 4-minute walk. So just waiting for this bus that's supposed to be here now. Right, we've got off the bus, so we need to walk now. So you click live view, continue with live view, hold it up, and show it around.
Left onto Buena Street.
And it tells you we're going down this road here. So let's go.
Right, so we're here. It's this place that says money loaned and looks dodgy as hell.
So apparently there's a secret room in the back. We've made a reservation, so we're pretty sure it's the right place. But when you go in, you have to trade something unique, and then they let you into the secret bar that's behind.
So I'm guessing all these are the things that people have traded. Or somebody's traded a DVD player and a Super Nintendo.
We're a bit outclassed here, aren't we?
Yes, we've got a pen. We're just waiting on Tracy Neal and Faith to join us. They've come from Hard Rock Cafe where they were eating today.
Yeah.
So people really go for it here and trade all sorts of stuff by the looks of it.
We're not going to get in.
Hope they enjoy my hotel pen. It'll look quite nice on top of that DVD player.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Usually people do not shop for DVDs in a group, so we must be looking for something a little more special.
Yeah, we're looking
what
for
are we
something.
hoping to find?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay, take it all in.
Why, you
Maybe
have to
take a
trace it.
moment. If you're looking around and you keep seeing more things, but you're not seeing exactly what you're looking for, I keep my best stuff in the back. You know, so if you're hoping to see that today, there's a caveat that you must know. You have to trade to get that.
Okay.
So if you brought anything to trade today, then we can talk about looking at it.
We did bring something, actually.
I just knew I liked you. Like, because you're anticipating my needs, and you wouldn't believe how often that.
We've got an exclusive stationery set from a hotel.
Exclusive station.
Exclusive, yeah. It's
What
the only
hotel?
place. It's
We've got a show from Venice Beach.
All the way from Venice Beach. It's such a beautiful beach. Let me see. I can hear the people. I can hear the people roller skating. It's definitely from Venice. I can't.
That's very unique,
I know
that
my
thing.
Venice. But yeah, it sounds like the Pacific Ocean. I can tell by the accent.
This is
the exclusive station set.
Exclusive stationery set. Oh, and you didn't even write anything on it. You left it all open to like whatever I
that's
wanted
from
to.
a
Like,
hotel in San Francisco, and that's one from one in Ragged Point.
oh, okay. So if
on
you
the
have a
PCH.
pen, there's a way. I need to make sure the pen works. Does anyone here have?
I hope it does.
Come forward.
Go on, Neil, you're up.
All right. Who do you think you're gonna draw today? Albus, Weasley, or Tonks? Albus. Wait, Blubber. Yeah, we're gonna conjure a Patronus onto here.
That's our business card trade.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Thank you for being a supporter. I do support you. Immediately I did, because you're supporting me and being a hoarder. So that's gonna go right up here. Let's see. I'm gonna move this over and put that right there.
Fantastic.
There you go.
So,
Watch,
if
guys.
you do visit here,
I found a great place
check
to
out our
watch
business
it.
card. We were here.
Okay, well you gotta sign it too, in case NFTs come back. I want to give you credit.
Right, so we get to see the
All
good
right,
stuff
I'm
in the
gonna
back
put
now.
that up on the wall. Let's see. I think it's gonna go right there. It looks great. It kind of ties the whole room together. I mean, for showing me a little bit of your magical cat, I'm gonna show you a little magic that I can do by turning this wall into a door. Does that sound good to everyone?
That sounds great.
I think you're gonna like this. Because this in the back is where I keep my best stuff, and I think y'all learned it today. Alright, so in order to do that, I have to put my secret code in this wall. That will magically turn it into a door. It also takes a little bit of finesse. Feel free to watch as I do this. You can absolutely take a video as long as you promise to get my angles. You see, security is really important to us here. I would advise against memorizing the code because I do change it every day. So even if you did memorize it or get it on video, I'd be very impressed, but it would be totally pointless because it'll be different tomorrow. That is just the level of security we have to commit to here at the pawn shop. Because like I said, I keep my best stuff in the back. That is also why, for two-factor authentication, last level of security, I promise, the last thing I'm going to ask you for, I do have to require from each person here a tiny high five. There we go. That sound right there is the sound of a wall becoming a door. You guys are a natural at this. Go on in.
Thank you.
So we're in a speakeasy.
So this is the Speakeasy, the hidden bar behind the shop.
Right, drinks have arrived and we've ordered Faith some churros without the cinnamon.
We've got what is it?
Red wine and lemonade.
Red wine float.
Right. She's just said mix it up.
Try the lemonade.
Is that what's sour? It'll be the same lemonade that's mixed in. Exactly what I thought when I sipped mine.
Taste that in there.
Same lemonade?
Yeah.
Oh well. How much was that? Well, we'll show you the menu. So you can get, this is your cocktails and your drinks and things like that. Now they don't have many soft drinks, so they didn't have any Coke for Faith, but they do have tapas as well. So you've got bites, tapas, some fancy stuff including octopus, and they have churros, which is one of Faith's favourites. So we've got some of them ordered. But I'm loving it. We've never done a proper speakeasy on our own. It's always been like Stacey that showed us about it, hasn't it?
Yeah, she loves speakeasy.
Wow, it's just got really loud. I think there's a band on, or there's some kind of cabaret. Oh my goodness. There's people here.
Ends of your trip, I want to show you one more secret door. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah, that's great.
Follow me.
Oh, we get an exclusive one.
Solemnly swear to keep all of our secrets, right? So, all right. Follow me. Craft cocktails right here, dancing in there, free photo booth right there.
Wow.
Have a wonderful evening.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank
you.
Welcome, welcome, y'all.
What do we do now?
What photo booth? Oh, we'll do that. So so she's just brought us into a new bar.
Again, it's like a double speakeasy.
House cocktails. We just had our photos taken in there. If it's emailed us, I'll put them on the screen right now.
We got 4 people in
5 people in there.
Further enough back to be able to have this photo taken.
Yes.
So we're just waiting for the email to come through.
Yeah. Right, we've got to our final destination of the evening, the Buena Vista, where we've come for Irish coffees, and she looks like she's just taken them to our table now. Here we are. It's this table, and it's
These are decaf. Did you not see him making it?
no.
That's supposed to be the art of it, but
So we've got decaf because we want a good night's sleep. What? Oh, strong.
strong. If it's not mixed up, no. Ale is.
So this is really famous in San Francisco.
It's something really strong, like maybe
Whiskey, yeah, I think.
I don't know, but it's really strong.
Regular. These guys won't sleep tonight. So
it's like a quota.
It's the world famous Irish coffee, the Buena Vista, San Francisco. Good for your chest. Right.
Yeah.
I think after looking at his face, I'm not getting it.
Right. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Nice, I try that. I don't think it's mixed up. The booze is floating on the top. Make sure you get some booze. Put hairs on your chest, that Vicky.
You know what it reminds me of? You know, like when you go to church and you get like the
I've never had whiskey in church.
That's what it tastes like.
In fact, I've never had wine that strong in church either.
It's not as bad as I expected, but like the first taste.
I think if you mixed it up, it would dilute it, but I don't want to mix it up. And we got the decaf, so it's not going to make us wide awake since we've got an early flight.
And I've ordered the chocolate lava cake.
Got used to it now. So this place actually started as a saloon back in 1916 and started serving Irish coffee, and it's widely credited as introducing Irish coffee to the USA in 1952, and it was actually an Irish guy that teamed up with the owner up here that actually introduced it, and it took him ages to get the cream so it didn't mix in with the coffee, and it was the San Francisco mayor, who was a dairy owner, that discovered a way to be able to get the cream on top of the Irish coffee so it didn't sink, and that's how it became introduced to the USA.
Right, Nick's got his bread pudding.
Wait a minute, dribbling down the chin.
Let's see how it compares to all the Disney ones.
Right, so for a start, it's got the butter on it like bubblegum chew to do. In microwave, it's a bit stiff. Wait a minute.
Oh no, this doesn't look like a really good one.
I think it might be.
Got a lot of whipped cream on that.
It's got the same taste as bubblegum, but it's chewy.
Chewy.
Because it's been microwaved.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's just like bubblegum, but it's very chewy.
Right, I've got to say I was a little bit disappointed with that place.
Rushed.
We were very rushed. We got in, she was like, do you want Irish coffees? We're like, yeah. She's like, right, I'll bring them out, you two decaf. And then afterwards we're like, oh, there were lots of different ones on the menu, like Baileys and stuff like that, but she just didn't give us a chance to look, but it was okay. But
And then when we were leaving, she says, there's a guy watching you through that window.
Yeah, she did.
I suggest you leave with the other
she
exit.
says, you know
We were
that
like,
guy out there? And we were like, no. And she says, well, I suggest you leave through the front door because he stood out there looking at you all.
He was looking.
So we looked and we're like, yeah, he is. So obviously we went out the front door, all expecting to get murdered. And then as we were going out, somebody said, oh, it's okay, he's just waiting for somebody in the toilets.
We were looking, and the toilets were behind us, but we didn't know that.
So we're back at the hotel, and it's time to say goodbye to these lot.
So we're just walking back in, as Lee said, and it's our time to say goodbye. We knew that this moment was coming, and I can't friggin' wait!
Right, guys, goodbye. It's been lovely.
So although we're on a flight tomorrow, these guys are on a flight tomorrow, but they're on a 9 o'clock PM
Yeah, so
flight.
they've got another full
And they're not going to get back to London until 4 PM the next day.
They've got some more stuff to do in San Francisco tomorrow.
We'll be
haven't
sat around the pool and they'll be still sat in here, waiting for their...
they? So we'll see you guys at Spoons in a few weeks.
You will.
And we'll arrange something to do with you guys soon.
A month or two before we see you guys.
Yeah, so goodbye.
So our new adventure starts tomorrow. We're saying goodbye to these guys. Right, see you later.